you have any thought on the NPP elections? So I bet me the Twitter.
Obiana Otaka 12 p.m. Maybe be I can 12 p.m.
Sit down and make a in a while by say 12 p.m.
Me.
No, no, be a correction. No,
me who now 12 p.m. Missing 12 p.m.
Now, see, I can't say
12 noon. 12:01 p.m. Yes.
Okay, Mate.
12 pepper na dear.
12 noon.
12 noon.
Okay, Mate. Oko senior high school way.
I know they
and I do 12 was way.
And also sir.
And
there were 12 midnight.
12 midnight.
And there were
12:01 a.m. Yeah. We learn every day. Medase.
Obi, itie minia omani.
Sure.
And my kind NDC, yeah, press release and so about IPAC meeting I call so, and then some Ekopie move free also. I think yeah, man, some no can be bria. Now it's like you are overemphasizing. Omani was very eloquent on this matter and forcefully so. He has delivered the NDC's position on this matter. You see, Kofi, as usual, wants to play mischief with the NDC for somewhere winning elections. You Sanka winning, the bribe win, and we in July crown. That's not the issue. Yeah, the Mbra and the Yejuma. Mbrana Yewono Sebi. O contestia. As I said, Odin Nimdie and Nyansa combination. ODBB Kokota, Winya court, like lawyer. Unimdi. Now, one so if Nyansa Kakra Mono, so what the Bisa some questions be. And say, I say, a bano cra, so swampa, nase, a basse ampa. Mo decide we koko to parliament anymore. Me a need me underlying issue. Parties are money or more 60% or the or more count to 60%. It do parliament or more janabi. Where do they stand in parliament? Amo need janabi bia or parliament. You see, and for me, that is where the wisdom issue comes in. Tianka Bibia, a predicated on consensus there. You don't take this approach. You don't use this approach. But as usual, these are people who have, over the years, been known to be working in favor of the MPP.
Asempa FM.
Smaller parties now,
the Osman Asari.
Oh, how?
Oh, then I'll be saying how.
And I say,
Tescon, he wasn't a patron in Tescon.
But that thing has been denied.
It has been denied.
There's not been any evidence.
Please, what kind of evidence do you want?
Could you do Asari?
Look at Tescon meetings. Are there evidence now?
Tescon meeting men or
Obi, don't think say Ghana no Munkwana Mutiao.
Happy. So I mean, who been no. I also my evidence.
And Kaufus of Abejiatum say, oh yes, sir. Do you think he will do that? And tell me one thing. One thing. Why yeah? A chair say if even an idea from NDC. Not tell me one other thing now. Why yeah? Any in favor of the MPP. Like whatever decisions and even the utterances. Some of which have been caught on tape. And those who be denying. You know, the recent appointment. Oh, and your secret. You know what I'm talking about. I want you to repeat it.
We are, and yet the Ocas say NDC a threat to the democracy.
Exactly.
And they say a statement.
That's what I'm saying. So, how many could he have said so about MPP?
But he had a basis
I'm
for
saying,
coming to
could he or was
on my grounds for that?
Our balls are intimidating MPP. Does he have that? NDC, because we are the, like, yes, we'll bet me a casa and walk away. It is not to make us and walk away. What can't we say? And then I ain't about him. The recent appointment to the EC, on also.
Dear him.
This doctor something.
Appear now on the why then.
Why then?
And so we also no swear. I'm saying why then.
On also when posters, MPP posters. Do you understand? So
but suppose that they come in who Charlotte said post you.
It's not no correct. One microphone na be for na koye Photoshop. We there or no contest here. It's on record. Yanya just post keke. We on record. We contest and now when we inti just say Gusu yene communication with done communications for the party Ashanti region Brownful area.
I say, you know.
So,
I'm watching.
You see, when you do all of this, Obi, the facts are against you. And I said the evidence are adusu to me say what Gina would be yes we and done it is there who yet so it will favor a particular political party. Meanwhile, me mama me papa could have been training. Yeah, dear mommy. Me na me was as fish. Even me cry me here NDC. I will be a name some NDC. There are times I go on programs. Now yeah, can't asema a fa state one. I take a certain stand. Sometimes my party may not even take that stand with me. Because sometimes you need to wear that cloak to defend the state. But these people, they don't know that one. NDC, MPP must win at all cost. It, whatever schemings we can do to ensure, say, SSO will win.
Now, what is scheming about changing the data in the Tuaba? What is scheming about that?
The two is here, problem now.
But this proposal...
Problem being,
the proposal has been around since 2015.
I'm asking, what is the problem about this? 7th January.
It was more
7th December.
More the proposal and the problem be no mu hu answer no the proposal na eko.
No dey omo we so omo trim o.
Oh.
Yes omo trim. What you say? Because you see sometimes people assume say sabi omo yeah 92 constitution no omo nim di. You understand? But you don't need saying intellectuals to design a constitution. What I say? Because we German intellectuals now on a warped view of the country. Because on one side and on perspective and on be pushing. You need a mix, and that is what we had. Lawyers no pen on decided so on the be you on free. I feel when you move free over the years, ya unkamoshi. After when who said loopholes, why didn't you show up at the time when you were needed? Tinomoma constitution no one you know. Mean kase ebi woma a year a year. But this 1 month, 2 months, whatever, we've tried it 8 elections. Emunia hina a creative an undue problem. I say and when we shift it to November, what will it add?
But the NDC is in support of the November. What they are against implementing it this year.
I have a view. Do you understand? I'm not against the NDC's view. But if we drill down, that is why I'm asking these questions. And then I say, then in this current form, then they say, what is the? I'm looking for a word to be a bar call. So. What's the then actually now touchima afa
December 7th
almost say your friend say call runoff.
Yeah,
they have just 1 week
transition time.
Yeah.
See, problems you who into the embassy be
you who be that
problems be free.
You who be that. And since then transitions the transitions runoff I called how many times?
Yankobio. Since 2008, say Yankobio.
Since
2008.
2000 and 2008.
Yeah.
2000.
2008 near call runoff Kobe even another runoff our time.
2008. No. 2000 young.
2000 year call. Yeah, 40 and year call runoff. But since 2000 year call, and the next one was 2008.
Okay.
Since 2008 the young Kobe.
So 2/8. Yes.
25.
2/8. Yes.
25.
16 times. No.
25%.
25%. And okay.
It cannot be 25%.
Okay. In the 2/8, not just 6 out of 2, no, yenye runoff.
Yes.
6 out of 8, yenye runoff.
Yes.
2 penny runoff.
Yes. So why do you want to dwell on the 2 to take a decision? Why do you want to dwell on the 2 to take a decision? I have 5 runoffs and as a challenge, at a year, then you can use that as a strong argument to fight your case. But 2 out of 8 at Abraka, I have a different view. My party may have, accepted to do whatever. But maybe they also look at this aspect of it. Who say a warped argument and others a proposition and a friend say I'm for a pushy forward. Out of a certain excitement. Basis. And to me running on mine according to people's whims and caprices. And I we can't do that. We must have concrete basis for such amendments. So to me, I don't agree.
Okay.
I don't agree. Again, to say on the faith issues.
Yes.
And no, it requires a lot more
stakeholder consultation.
Exactly. Because Saturday or Friday or Sunday or you'll be faith day. A young who 80 if I'm saying African traditional related.
Yeah, it's
a young who day yet.
Tuesday.
See? Fridays.
Tuesdays and Fridays.
Until
Christmas Wednesday.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, corner one when you buy so
Monday seems to be a bit free.
Monday for now looks like free.
Wonderful. For me it requires consultation. In the best interest of Yinina as a country. Into no dear before super, but this other one. MPP, Mr. Mupi. This year you are going.
They are going, means Omulusu election. 2024
yes.
election.
And you see, there can only be one way out to rig the election.
But
for them.
But is that possible?
It is. Oh, please.
How is it possible?
Now, you see,
Director Special Duties, immediate past. Immediate past Director Special Duties of the NDC.
You see, who's the NDC for Yankasa without basis? Nukre woman say 2020 elections. In near me CC and my who said the elections were not won fairly and freely. Me Juma na me I was party him at the time. Even printing of ballot papers, I was Ghana Publishing Corporation. On our blind side, they were printing ballot papers.
How is that possible? when at every printing point, someone will agent.
I may catch no baby. I must see agents and got nano. And Kojina and Hewino. Na machine for fraud or dinechi. Now you printed before fraud. Someone went at 1 a.m.
Director Special Duties.
Mr. From called David Asante, Sameboa, friend Bisano. You see, ain't you know, yeah, cancer 2020 elections, it wasn't free, it wasn't fair. We have basis. But who said, who can they have very loud media houses backing them. Intino NDC, unya kobi wano presenter, or panelists no presenter, no boa no so face. You ask them to cry and cross one line.
Well, I think maybe because you had the appropriate forum to ventilate your claims.
Media.
Media. The media is not the appropriate forum.
Why not?
The appropriate forum is
where else?
Where else? Courts of competent jurisdiction.
People are listening to me.
Sure. Sure.
You know, like I said, me say. Obiti or Ghana publishing all frail studio as I don't say do as I say you go boom building nechi. They have another facility there. Machines were they were doing printing there. And no ballot papers you call Ashanti region. You saw ballot papers and then I'm chroma. Ya stamp with tree dada. And I will be. It is wrong, please. Court yin so yen as an NDC party. Za court na court na ase no. Yen ji omundi. That panel that was empaneled. Oman ye law. Oman follow law. Black book.
Sorry.
Black book don't.
And you black. You can black.
You can't say. You can't black it.
A black laws dictionary. Allowed black book the economy different. Black laws dictionary.
Who a lawyer? Who training to become a lawyer? And I understand your frustration because we need say won't meet na mami coming sem. But maybe a politician who the Mr. Who a producer, you can dissociate yourself from what I'm saying and then let me say my mind. Obi, we are living in the country. Country no miawa ya say jai kasa.
Why na say jai kasa?
Enya wo.
Yeah, me nim the o kan. But
me see. Law na omo book na omo de rule ye no. Enya no no ye efia ne say ye di rule.
Kojo.
Ye di asem wo krom ha.
O de ye free o brother.
Baby ordinary na me. Asma me kan na no abi. Asma me kan na bi na o ye yo.
Kojo de bra. In 2024 mo be win.
Into this time, you say young court. Young court. Bibia ya no legally ye. Ebina omane. Astati. Because I park no yet hobi. Yan chima omo nen chima omo china. Just so they can have their way like they did in 2020. Nanado as president when you in the 10. On Yana Uncle. He is not the one to choose a successor.
Also handy over another MP.
That's a treasonable statement.
Oh, how so?
That's a treasonable statement. I don't know which powers does he have to hand over you to.
The wish, that's what hand over to
he didn't say it's a wish, please.
Oh, but what did he say?
Play the tape. That's what the wish be said, baby.
Whether it's a wish or an idea,
it's a threat.
Oh no,
it's a threat.
It's a
threat. And your wish.
How is it a threat?
It's a threat.
How is it a threat?
I trouble say, look, me day, me fa power in Shamusada. Whether you win or you lose, you won't get it till Tom. That's
what the NDC is taking. What you heard.
That is what he said.
No, he never said that.
Me say Rambo tape na tie. Obi, Mumbo tape no. You see, now I can't say when you know we are. Now, if we say, or no pen a Bema Okruma at almost 80 years.
Oh no, he's the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. I don't. You have to care. Don't say you don't.
No,
care.
I don't
you
mind.
Don't mind. Good.
I don't mind. With all due respect.
Yes.
Do you understand? Oh, you pray, but you dimbra.
Any boomai.
No. And yet, or shebia see, and you walk. Now I can say, would your share be handed over to a party of your choice?
But you've also said MPP this year they are going. It had no also cast on also hand you over man and people. Why do you have a problem with that?
I don't know just a casanoma ni flag bearer. Do you understand?
Very well.
I don't know fasa anya juma no aye. Juma be na why?
Why ye juma?
No, you tell me. Juma be why a while ago we say inflation call 54%. And only juma why?
Man can say call 54%.
E call 54.
Abad down.
You see, every 54 na abad down.
Enye dey call here.
Why not the call?
The world economy.
World economy no.
It's not an island.
No. World economy no. Obi abu ni krom die. O se ne man mu die.
Okay.
Mu die no. 54% na mu die do. Two parties say world economy no. Aye year ma. Ene ababe do sa 20% now. Sa na o party.
Could you let me go around?
Is that what you are saying?
I'll come
that
back
today the world economy has been so okay. Go and check other countries. Who friend Ukrofo na wo UK ni US ni other places. Find out the kinds of things they say. It's a world economy asem. The friend is saying one kasa more MPs 98. Let's say more finance minister now bon mu yi and free. What did you do? You are still keeping na mu kasa why dey.
Just say wabre.
Different from
wabre asiachese.
Or say different from
No obi. Asiachese. Wabre asiachese.
Say you are tired.
And you are,
and they say you are dumb,
different. And you are tired. You can go on leave to go and rest and come back. But when you must you free home.
Yeah, can't say.
It's born our bone.
In the world system, you will Nanka if say his exit will bring some form of confidence in the economy. Because economies are built on confidence.
Sure. And what has changed? No, what has changed? What has changed? What has changed? You are below zero.
And I say,
what you say? You are below zero. Negative figures.
Inflation
okay, negative figures. We are still wallowing in negative figures. You can't turn around and come and tell me, please count some of them and let's see.
Kojo, sorry, thank you. I'll come back to you on the NPP primaries. Akpalu, so on your friend is saying, on my neighbor interview, the what can you become on who we? It may be the NPP primaries, me pacho. So will be become
okay. Obi. I'm sure I know less than what I know. But we will be simple.
Dear he. Okay. Very well.
Maybe now, Mahama, I be okay. Only I'm a pa. Was it economy when I'm the jamo?
Sure.
Was in Ghana when I'm the jamo?
Or the Jan Nanado in 2016. Or call Eastern region, yes.
Yeah.
Only in your dream.
Oh, the many are drink.
Okay.
Send economy no Ghana no the jai. Yeah, no coy. Because what on any free SHS will grow out. And I only free SHS will grow out. Okono. Na Kumasi a crowd, you know. Na and SEO. What I say? And you must say,
Ghana.
As is Ghana. Said Ghana and in my santi Obi Umi.
Meteo.
And then. One oko South die. Onum South die.
South die.
South die. Peki oko musia agenda 111 wo kama pa.
Hospital.
Da fiema pokra de be ye mo
joy.
Ene oko Adujama. Omusi agenda 111 wo
hospital.
Yes. And no secondary school be secondary school we
St. John's School, it was second D.
And no St. John's, and then Korana Canena Communal School fees in Tumugo School. And then we now my school, I'm my sumasi dormitories, SC classroom, additional classrooms. I was secondary school be organ, be a cobia, almost almost additional classrooms, almost dormitories. And Chene, and Korana Comoko yellow, maybe Moko green, and then what is a big green yellow? Nina, because, and then crying a baby school. Caneno. Na kawo nama enkoro mu go bontia o mo ton hasen chingam ne sane ma no polythene bag ne dadin o mu ye chow ene eswati ene kura o mo musua ade pam ne mo musua tribo ne ade no o mo kura na I say enkura o mu nya nkura o mu nya apprentice no o mu nya wo mo because enkura de do na esua ade eti Ghana sesa na Kumasi to Obuase.
Yes.
Oh, that road, no.
And Yankwanta Road, no.
so say before Mahama time no so ko fa kwan no a asa Mahama exit no na aso mo tutu amana no mo shega de caterpillar tutu form e na de car no say kan fa o iso for be kwai na fast squad junction so no ba oboase ene edam Ghana se sound na so untu kwan na te fa ko a onim efiri burger na wo de koboko o hwe kwan bi da ho pa ate hwiu Ghana se san etino wonam na wo kɔ ni bari nyina so okɔ papa me kuro fa achimodan na ofiri abrem o nkɔkɔ na wo ba ɛhɔ no ma kwan bi a be fa so no asesa Ghana has changed etino I say said o ti ja ho na okɔ no nani so no
aso the LPG and what's more contested
yeah the ba be ya de kufo do mo nyeye
okay
ye be tua benefit ne tua unemployment benefit
obia anya bi da
akola bi organ bi abuso be tua ne ka na me Bible na misuan Bible ne say ye mompa ye momo tumi
yes
it should be my prayer say aban be bia no be successful
sure
say aban is successful a metimu bi me bompa ye say aban no failure metimu hwe amambuo na ye pese oba ne ye to ba ma wo no wo ba be che do ba be yaka ho ene abayfo politics na wo bompa ye say de wo no faili na wo mra eno ye witchcraft so wo bompa so me opponent no failure na ye say menya ho be hye ho de a eno no be ya be wura mu say wo bompa say de wo ye na nkoso na mom all the alternative ideas now so ye den wo dey ba because me ba who say ekura be bretimi ko school no ma wie SSA I'll be proud nemom say metimi bua na universities etimi ye LPG no ye bompa say ye ba ban mu a existing secondary schools no you be converted most of them into tertiary institutions so be betimi azobo SHS one na current JHS no you converted them into Cecia College instead of obekoba be no call 3 years JHS 1 JHS 2 JHS 3 no the same place now no obeye the additional 3 years na kakwa no SS no obeye no hono said the beya running education no will be cheaper but you have more people finishing SHS. That's what we are bringing. We are bringing something different.
I said JM and so tout something different. Now won't say 24-hour economy.
Oh, 24-hour economy. No.
Won't say the other things now.
24-hour economy. No. I did back when I say it's easy to say I will do 24-hour economy, but you are not telling us the details. What you're coming to do to create that 24-hour. Because going to be 24-hour a hawks. What am I saying?
Oma launch document be frequently asked questions about the 24 hours.
Oh,
Makani.
What's your about the mining sector? 24 hours.
And
already.
You don't still find it convincing?
No, already. Mining sector, no. A year run 24 hours. Chiranwana, Anna Newmont. Which one are you talking about? They all run 24 hours. And now, got yourself about DVLE. No, by I don't come, I don't come to cry about them. DVLE, nene, back what they say.
Passport office, yes.
When in that sergeant. Na passport na do tu kwa kwa and I say or register kana na jo say so that make channel
airlines omutu anacho
airlines by 10 o'clock masa cha 11 p.m. na last one so that make channel and you know what they going is it agent or the make channel hey and no courage say omunim do mekeka because catch me say over be 25 economy na kosu ukosu anadwa onmusu
minimum
high street ho
yeah
on the shops be ho
sure
uduru ho no man adwo be say a free be 8 o'clock ekona ubahunu say shops be atutum but shops bi no mapi ye wonye ma na service a ye ton anadwo ene wo service e ton na wia what me ga jam say 24-hour economy ye ba be ton ayi ho no me say entoma ne baby sa order mention do one na jona na beton earrings ne bracelet ne money that they was na jono because I don't do that time na I wouldn't dey so action either casino pub
yeah
or maybe catering place and nightlife so na me che no me mo ka chem say 24 hour economy na be no ene ma na di free abono ne ba no me make sure say yen fa ne ma bia free abonten magana ha biem na I'm going to build factories ye be provide ye be produce ene ma na ye import ba na I'll buy into it but already no a call parliament say Ketia ngode e call parliament say ye hwe na yen restrict ene ma na free abono ne ba no almost go for years 24 hour economy that be ampre restricted animal. So it means say omakasa no one take the more can say. It means say they don't have any idea to produce to meet importation. And you know, production there is out of it. Yeah, 24-hour economy. You can sit somewhere and just say it's a 24-hour economy. And do what you can know I'm for bones of my juice. Maybe now me share UTV. Na nia bromin to say sana ko fa mo reporters no mo ko almost Muhammad so ba be ti ye fo manum nyina no oba be my light and adwin na be ye fo na mo ma say na light kura dey street light kura ye nya o say ma light am da fo mo kwaye mo say be ma light na dey kodo fo anadwo no sa ye mo da kana da say trimo if you want the next person buy also a trotro mate as a trotro driver also say oh mama so ba ye nyina be run 24 hours na na 24 hours is back in the first day
GPRT
VIP
VIP
some 24/7 back no STC some 24/7 wo trotro na wo ye no one na fa trotro na dwo dia kwan fa o dia say eti wo ba bia wo no ba bia wo ye wadwuma no we don't need 24/7 it will also move every one ko another area ebia wo sutu circle and bia be na 24/7 na run it so the match no eti ba bia wo gina no honom no mahama team maybe bia man in 24/7 eti some people have bought into this but they themselves no I was so happy say papa ba ku bi when say the war TUC no was say we a game changer
say a game
changer say you born if be me enu also there be masasa madwene Mahama na mukura ye born fi be me no kind of that be e compose
that be na papa no be ka so wasesa na adwen wen TUC general secretary
the old on the amount was no I didn't mean what I said.
It's not true.
What's that adwen because not begin one tears here operate no ma sa comment no I saw him even go so also him ba could go so was o two kwan mama call in China no ka chen was me two kwan na me ba no me duru ba bi na me hu say ka bi on the tire pie no be here for organizer na oba no ko ball for organizer ni Bruno say ka 24/7 e ye adwuma na ka organizer na organizer no wonim e say no o here ska chen wo mu say ka demand no ho no ma ka nyina ka so nko dana ka ana ju kwaye mu ono no go tena no ma atwen wan ya e we one of business so dem che no eti enya dia NDC di ubibia o mo de ba se sagana erutina saa die we ya buy senka yen hwe na ka yentwi ayinamra nimu na ka yento abane ma wo mo na che senka tentem na no any sin take power na ka yensi atoba mo o mo say be open December o mu dwane because o mu say yeto abane mo tentem a wan hwa the boso no ko hwe no Ghana for the person to so mutimi tie ma makura akase say on the osre ya yeto abane ma yema no tam na onya honimu kakra because that's how the person to no so a wo mu wo for years pe o say ma honimu de ma honimu a da benda eti binia obi
akpalo
MPP no mkoye ne de
yes
sa no mkoye primary city de enya abato no mkoto you
or the series na me call honorable ho na
eno de enya abato no mkoto you
na eden
eno de friend no auction
aden
highest bidder
the highest bidder wa wo do kese na waje eno de wodi do o se papa no betra no ndra no you say
and the appear
wo susa wo say the son be dia won ko bi no be asoma sako
also awesome
da bi no be asoma no wo say wo kwae no wo bi twa na susu atwa no atwa na watwa na bro so a afuna betra na wo kam obi asoma no biniales etie o he ya akwa ne be ha na obubu akwa ne nsem e na o disqualify akwa no o win your
party system in the disqualify
party be na be disqualify ono afa akwa be party disqualify akwa ro o chichiba obubu akwa ne say disqualify akwa ro o chiriba fi bini o chiriba fi also akwa be tentem to obubu akwa ne say disqualify no hwa ade we wudi agro na so betima bu obi nsem am disqualify na no money tem e ka ba mo abono na ade I will commend MPP for at least where the omu biem so obi an contesting
oman protect you obi
o say binia stekane come once na here heated he say omu dey some law be near that be e say omu kekan na asem de koto be da oh ye mo koto omu koye no obi ahu ni smoothness level minia ba ku obantu mai asenso said there Ralph si dwan anum ye de dem say Ralph be hwe asenso pa sana Ralph any awode ya Ralph papa
yeah bro another bro in here they just say
yes sir
for ye de
na how kunsim ho no
yes
how they deadly ma me no dangerous o oba party ma hwe mema mienu yes o ma bakro no nya 100 o
ba kunya 40 something
na ba kunya 90 something do this again
no this again nya 90
no I'm comparing because ma me no said there now everybody am say ma me no lose we o
onu nya over 1000 something
dem ade ba kwa here pa disheartening minu aba adwasafo
adan
oh said there Michael Kwesi hwe no in fact Michael Kwesi onye ni papa wa hwe uraba no so dem they say wo hwe na akonya bibia ye kama in fact I say nemum agoro no afena ye be di agoro 2024 ne be hunu ba bia nemum ari be surprise ye be see ye wale
yes gender minister ni Lucy
gender minister
adan
say ko ne ko ba omi apa o
na say the owini ye no so ba omi 8 or no in fact the office of the vice president
sir
Dr. Kabiru Mahama
no wale ni mame no ono kare ni apa so ne ba omi o
Sunday say anuafo mi no
o ma hwe o mo ho ene ba ko atofo o ba na atofo ba mere na Gideon ho so
Gideon Boakon
ba Gideon
on Freda Prempe
Gideon anya de
adan
na Gideon no say ba omi aba de abenya minister di no akotima akotum mame because mame so ka obese oh say me say in case oba
ba wambe planning in future
so eton insurance
sir
wo anya insurance policy awa so
ejabwe insurance oh 2024 bedo eminia obi kakra metima kadu ti bejama
very well Medasmema honorable Abambansana no the MD of the Ghana Publishing Company Limited David Asante said what is in the dia by enkomo yimu na or some quick intervention to me ma okay enti David Asante akwa abada pom to say
obi
Minia
mejo so ma wajo ma watie fo nso ajo
omojo so yema office apanso
I think come beto yen I mean say your first time I kasa the whole of 2024 year na obi umisa me say nkoko Ekosiisen ade me unu abiom
oh da be eno na akpalu ekan akpalu ka hadada ba say ekoye ana say anshada nkoye sa
oh obi me bo me homodin biara e be team by 64 votes enti you put yourself together ya adwumaden na ebrese mu no ye di hu koma hwede nyame be ye boy homodin incumbent no na wini ye o wini ye by about 406 nimi so minya around 342 enti ye boy homodin by election na enti say Miss Ghana you need second runner up ye the one B2 cry ja walusu but in the interest of the party moving forward of course you know ya pledge your support ye be boa no ama we maximize vote no wonkoko na His Excellency Dr. Bawumianso so ewe no ya consolidate no from Nkoko my home and then from Eastern region my home enti ya say juma say
very and I'm hopeful say I mean you'll be third time lucky enti on next attempt ne dey hopefully nioma ebeko enti we wish you well why
me da say obi yami sabu bebre
good matesa yenkomo ani edi now so din apie ma opese we make some quick input me enti o me pacho
yo me da say obi we dey nka we ya me boni kakra na obi we fidie kakra kai edu ya sia fa na nyina yi na urumunyam for a former member of parliament a okasa edu achiri te say opani edu asare atena so abomidin David Asante the managing director of Ghana Publishing I'm making such a wild allegation obi ka wonya boami ta was say wadaroma me nso binya akwanya ya bomidin ko ade I did such wild allegation at me so The internet has a memory. As someone working, it could have for 10 years so. That thing be it will be played out that the managing director of Ghana Population supervised and superintended over the illegal printing of ballot papers, as stated by Edward Sari. My version of the story will never pop up in future if this matter is played. You never gave me the opportunity to respond. Obi, Wadaroma.
David, Pacho, my NTO now, the opportunity is yours. NTO, me Pacho.
Medasi. Obi, printing of ballot papers in our printing work, you classify no as security documents. Electoral Commission will say or advertise it, you be printing ballot papers. Let companies put in their bids. Now Electoral Commission Nankasa through their internal security arrangements and bidding process, decided Yamfa region way Emma print house way, Yamfa region way my print house way, the Electoral Commission near no. Meba Ghana Publishing somewhere Kaya in the year 2019, led by our sector minister Kojo Ponkroma, we inaugurated a new production unit. Yes, Press B. You to tell Fidia Kesia KCDCC ho ye printing job. You inaugurate you know, and Chebia and I printing ballot papers for 2020 elections. Now, come on, security printing. Ballot papers near security printing in all the political parties a brain swan multiple agents a bigina machine no abra printing ballot papers no the state security agencies and so at the rep I want to keep two a bigina printing houses or both the first printing house originally because any new printing department that might establish it, your friend press house. A process for kita tuojina military men kita tuojina and the political party representatives ejina The total number of ballot papers are Electoral Commission at Yama printing house as a printing in the presence of the political party reps together with the security agencies. BNI for National Security for armed policemen and armed military men. My main country is in 2020 ballot paper printing. The NDC rep, you did press A, Ghana Publishing, Abra printing ballot papers no. He was shuttling between press A and press B. Ujina hakakra, no abijina hakakra. Ojina kakra no abijina kakra na o hwe de ekoso na o hwe printing work na won ye wo ho no. I am telling you on authority, Ebia Minia Penny Edward doesn't know this. The man in charge over there, F. Flepo from Press A, Echo New Production Unit Press B, or I Institute, no. Then recently, our production personal, and no candidate to and no die. Or die after 1 hour or he came back to the Press A where printing was going on. Or die no say I'm sorry it do go when one more printing. A dozen dodo. Mean here. And you catch and say you took a nap to the Press B. So you have no business coming to question the quantities I are printing. Or so here. Yeah, dear Tianopa. Now I'm not NDC for agent anymore a press conference. Now let me say this on authority. Because he raised queries about the quantities printed in his absence, the parties instantly decided to shred those ballot papers in his presence. At Ghana Publishing Company Limited, you will incinerate our wire ship papers. Yes, sir. Shredded ballot papers, go machine, phone on him, in his presence. We treated those materials as security documents, and yes, say no in his presence. Where is Honorable Edward Sari getting these lies from? It is not true that I, David Asante, superintended over the production or printing of extra ballot papers. It is not true. It never happened. Okay, I managed the institution. I was there. The market in your third person's account. I was there. The man slept on the job. Or Press B Kotonko buy you do the printing or set doors. The printing and now what that.
Now say say order for 1 hour.
Eko die me hani many is within the range of 45 minutes to an hour for home kakra. The next printing department. You will 2 printing presses. A new one that we instituted and we inaugurated, where brand new machines were placed. It is 2 houses in our press A and press B. Concurrently, printings were happening.
Okay, but to a more substantive question, the 2 printing centers na mo de ye adwuma no na parties ni nyina nim say mu use sa 2 ni nyina de print ballot papers.
Ni nyina na de ye anytime we can use the expression concurrently. Parties ni nyina nim say machine can see we see a print ballot papers ni bi. Machine can see we see a print ballot papers ni bi. E bi o ha political party agents won ye mienu. And then sometimes they alternate.
But how is it possible from the who can say the NDC being the party we know the NDC to be, you know, and just one agent pen to be shuffling between printing A and a printing B? How is that possible?
Seminoka saying the political parties were allowed 2 agents, not 1 agent. I don't know whether as time went on the electoral commission changed the arrangement because a printing company and a publishing firm like Ghana Publishing, their land size, any total space, I have very broad. 81 agent couldn't have done the job. No, I went there and saw 2 agents. But me the buyer only no. At one point, Obako for and an air shuttle between the 2 presses, A and B. They me who say, of course, Sabi Wenimua, Nipeti me sorry, Sabi Wenimua, Echo washroom, Echo Gunsu, Utimi sorry, Echo Tebianiba. But the meeting who agents na oti press A where the raise query no or peja ni you call you not the press B out in the at 2 tables so where press B there to production was going on it will peja ni mu or sign back no say me cream we they were printed doors on the door I don't want to member and we raise the issue and he said the other political party reps are here security persons ewa. It means me once a buyer no, and instantly, you say, well, you best signal in your presence. Now you trust in you so that new production will go on. Say you 2,000 was your print here, you print 1,000, assuming we know when you are here, you saying printing for in your presence. That is what happened. We couldn't have printed illegal ballot papers.
Into the disputed papers, no, were shredded and bent.
Obi, Bisa Edward Sare, so you're very familiar with Ghana Publishing now. You were incinerator, AC company name, security documents, you are, you come, you shredding we are, now you sign assessor Akogu phone on near Kejatum. That is what happened to those papers. Maybe Edward Sare doesn't know. I'm telling him on authority. DC, you know.
Okay, David, my nurse for your intervention. BBNia will come back to you. Why?
David
Asante, MD, our Ghana Publishing Company Limited.
For less. But remember, honorable with you, Wadaroma, Obi. I'm not surprised, my friend, David Asante. If this is his character.
Oh, character,
because I'm thrown Odi.
Which one?
Complete lies.
One ship papers, no.
Yes, say Obi could die. Is he okay?
Oh, that be true. Don't go that.
Elections, ballot papers, printing. Obi could die. Jesus Christ.
Why you are disputing that story? It is not. It didn't happen.
Me say, what does he take us for? Say, yeah. You LPG crying, yes, sir.
Oh. I mean, is there how much stray bullet?
No. We say LPG.
Then come stray bullet.
LPG. Oh, yes, sir. But David didn't know what to say. At that time, electoral operations.
Yes.
Now, you must be here. So we sent people. Massa, don't forget, say, ya ba mupeng. What you say? And for that matter, say bano and matters of security in Niamey. You will be a madi ko soja e free mu, e be a police e free mu, e be a customs ne hwan e free mu. They are members of our party. We don't lack such personnel. And we know how sensitive printing of ballot papers and once empty. Inti Nkrofo aye marshal call no. Yes, at any given time there were only 2 people allowed in the front page. The Baku alternative with the other.
FM.
Only at the front. Me see now ye name say there was another printing house at the back. It was not disclosed.
You didn't know we were printing papers in 2 venues?
It was just one venue that was disclosed to us.
Really?
Yes. Until after about the 3rd day or so.
How is that?
And now we got a hint at 1 a.m. But you can call Elvis. We even went there the next day. Friend say, Professor Alabi held a press conference on Nona. A friend is saying, I'm not any others. That was what precipitated that we ensured. Say all those ballot papers was it never saw the light of day. I don't know if everything about it was okay.
So say in the interest of transparency.
It's not true.
Once Obia raised the issue,
it is not true.
They
did it on the blind side of the NDC. And guess which region they were printing part here and part there? Guess which region? Exactly. Okay. So we raised the alarm and then ensured, say, all those ballot papers were shredded and burnt because we're not going to allow for them to just have their way. Inti David, Mr. LP, Ghana Publishing Corporation, my father was the Upabisa, maybe predecessor chief security officers. Seth Christian Edu. Go and check his name. My father was a chief security at Ghana Publishing Corporation, the Freo Assembly Press. Now me call coins near there sometimes. Me issue shine on the afar when I'm a corner, but top brodiani and Katia. I'm me their cornant. I'm not new to the environment. It's very good. So we call also. You've made
the
place some
dignity be about
corporate presence be about, and I appreciate that bit of it because young men like yourself must be given that opportunity to prove yourself, and you have proved that. But on this particular score, please.
The only disagreement is a guy nanda, and no one now.
There is nothing like guy. Okay. And I'm telling you, sir, they did not disclose
the other printing
house at the back.
Very well.
They didn't.
Very well. Mame Nase, enti we so we name Agbesi Nuchu.
Yeah.
Agbesi Nuchu.
He was part of the team.
Yeah, he makes the point. I'll say, Obi, David is not speaking the truth. The machine that was designated for the election materials was not the one caught printing something that was not told. David was not there. He was briefed a day after. Our agent was not sleeping, but he was going around, and that was how come he caught them printing those papers. How I wish I could speak to this issue. Agbesi Nuchu. And on the
young this for your name throw deep by heart.
Honorable Pacho,
the woman said, said you can say this, you name throw this adam. Sebe. Mano is sunaso. Say MPP say, will be printed extra ballot. And can be a year printed original one. Can you hope? No one can print it. Some extra ones.
I don't know. Do see?
So there's here.
I don't know. Do see? So I don't know. 1 year.
Say MPP say yeah print extra ballot beer. Aye operation. Meaning the say within the NPP. Adwene guni petrim and they said ya adwuma bobem ni aden. The same place you printed the regular one and you can printed extra ones.
Decoy.
It watch them. Watch them and we say we are so ready for elections. And then because elections no ejina ejuma your president aye. Yera Baumia and the body chidom. ɛno nti na MPP nyinaa yɛ adwene sɛ yɛmfa yɛwura Bawumia ɛnkɔ ɛsiane sɛ ɔno na ɔboa yɛ president ɛma yɛduru saa pɛmpɛnsoɔ yi nti yɛde ne kɔ a yɛka nsɛm no a ɛwɔ sɛ ne yɛbɛka nsɛm no afa. Now you see all of a sudden yɛn nyɛ no mu NDC foɔ a start a pagya tension what this year about to yes a very critical elections yɛn nyinaa nim yɛyɛ pɛ sɛ break 8 wɔn nso so pɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ sankofa a yɛkyi you been see that ɛno nti no obi ani abre but ɔmo ma tension in ma form na yɛn nyinaa nti aseɛ sɛ it is our work ending against yɛwura mahama nso adwuma a ɔbɛtena so video bi apie about Obuasi adeɛ yi a nanse yɛn ɔkɔka sɛ na ɔpɛkwan bi so na wahwɛ na Obuasi ayeye Obuasi pagya there's a video now time a ye commission Obuasi ye commission Obuasi mines no yɛwura asantira kyerɛ kwanya your president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo kwayo faso a ɔma mines no eba na emu biom na ɔbɔ na baso enso nanu a yɛwura mahama kɔɔyɛ no wakɔka sɛ wɔde no yɛ saa adwuma no that video is there it yɛ ka sɛ dada no a ɛyɛ adwuma na yɛbɛyɛ o Ghana fo ni abre yɛbɛ compare adwuma a yɛayɛ bebi yɛbɛfa ɔman de fi yɛ ɛne sɛnea ɔman no ekodu yɛ na yɛbɔ mɔdia eyi ɔman ne fi ɔhawa ɛyɛ wiase afa na nyinaa no ekɔ mu it is a electoral offense reforms a yisi for person of the bad money ade no yisi ɛyɛ independent organization nea ɔmo bɛyɛ a ɛbɛboa yɛ elections no yɛn as proper democrats yɛbɛfoa ɔmo so ne aboa wɔ mo ɛma na yɛyie yɛn nyɔnum ndc for dem sɛ yisi enyado okay enya ne pɛpɛpɛ ne ade a ebia wɔn ntimi agorɔ no enti no nea yisi bɛyɛ a ɛbɛma mu ada hɔ no na afei wɔn ano dem nea yɛ kan sɛ yɛto aba ne wia aya ɛtɔ de bia runoffs ba runoff a ɛba no ya na ɛho nchiwa ne nsɛmadi akyire no ɛdɔɔso hwɛ obi minimu kura no yɛbɛwie na amanfoɔ nam ne yɛgye ɔmo kaa wɔ kwan so adentia transitional process no anya ya allow time ama ye hu se car we ye nam hoi nipa oto no etopa inti no ya allow no na ontwini car etu be na in a democratic system say now nam ne yesu kwan mu ne ade ye were enough time for a transitional sanya mayina no yetimi edi akire ema ye hwe kama. I mean, I have experienced 2 transitions na minim de koso ewom minim de koso wom enti obia ka say anade we so nya de foforo eni sifo ehun ohawa wom na om de aba say yemfa nya adwuma then parliament no ampre it is a omampini a ekire say yentumi nko yanimu biom after them say that just say the substance of this suggestion idea no you can't dispute it but ofo say afie yisi for so say omo betimi aye eti yembisa say yeto no 7th November no a dia na beha NDC for how ben na de bebre NDC for
almost new ma be bobo easy ne so
easy ni so betimi aye mo ye easy send your text be text here say me na me see me to office ntem wo say da be that amentua na China bre no so ansa me so benyeska betimi atua ne ntem because of how de ba no sa how no yisi for it be boy so anu a so that say it's neither here nor there unti NDC for argument na say wo mo be kwaya enkosi hwe but be the message wo mo say I feel elections are very critical elections ye nya hwe mani resistance mo bi mfa dwen bi nkoto the team say obi na person wi election and Ghana obi ani ate ultimi enwi elections yaka say elections are won at the polling station obia ni abre party for ni abre oma yese omo afi omani ase abade yeto be kan wo ha ni declare the system to tally na ye hunu the BPO strong money arena no ye be hu ni declare ni pado boko. Nobody should start raising tension. No, it's not acceptable. Ghana for any ready. There also be a year, dear. You remember, I say, yes, no, Ghana. Yampa. Said the million the car, but one, young shady be and on that, and penny akase, a fear about one. Ma yen see your friend say, Yamaya Jinin Yajuma. A son say, O quaco to Abano. Besides a dear tina would to Abba. Ye per se Magana 40 years, yes, sir. Baby, anyone of my actual say party, baby, 8 years, sir. 8 years, no swa, now I call. Ye who said I say young medicine for a pushy, another within 8 years, if your uncle. Yes, no, another day by elections. Ni Newman or they by elections, no. Ni Newman and the Yaba to Swaba. As I say, he led Yabaino. It year 2, ye issue Newman at the by elections, sir. Don't cancel by elections. But we soon see crying. Say, the father say, I bet you chile, I was tying the cheek, Majumediano, a coye, man, Nagana for who say, or how are you, woman yet, Yasia, tis half one, a airboy, you know. She said the question on succeeding. And no, a dear, a bois, and chip were mine on quite. And what said Ghana, you do purpose will be a Yamaya who quine. Now I buy your wasword, your money enough time. Na enyema ode ne nsaka no owie enyema be brave wo hono mu a aban sisa ba wo be ha no na ka wrem ye wrem ama so 4 years pe no wo 4 years pe no wo it is all say nye say na oja Ghana an Ghana ko nim because ono aka say wa wi manaka dompe but then enka dompe senior tie bia no we have resources to run this nation abra na enyema ba ye de no we had medicines in our dispensaries. We had fuel in fuel stations. Teachers were paid. A teacher for worker. A teacher for tonight fear. If you do do, now so be a na ketuya. Abra bank na ukwaji wa usika yetibe boom. A boom pa police boom. Says the scale new honomono. Abayashe emene. There's confidence in the financial sector. Sanya manwa abaye ne beto yano. And abaye no ashe amanako ye. And I make us say, Sabe, we say, yeah, Ghana Abato, ye, na Oberton saying. Oberton saying, into the ability so that you interrogate ya, ya beshe new mano. Send the Abato, ye, any baby, a dear Bessie. Near confirm ya children say, Ampa, baby, a befa yano, the idea do ye. And now, also, no, Okoro, dear that Ujae, because you have a toy, and we have the records. And no, na, and what's it, your two abadi we are. Yet me ya brain. Na yetimi hu the was ye between nana ye proper handing over. So they say ye proper handing over. Enti yewa mama Ghana na wuja ho no enye ni akoda nim dum sodun ene mabio na senya kakra bi asisi ye dum ne ade na manfo ye ma shom ye say ha 24-hour economy no 24-hour dum so enti ye ka o sa bre no a dum so no na ye peace 5 hours 6 hours and 12 hours and na there o ma promise you 24-hour enti ye kai Ghana for say kakra no asi na say no mon kan hu no say ebiribi du ya na kwa wa frɛ ene o kanea ene obi e no mo frɛ ekasa because the ekoso no eye o how ketekete bi a ye to asiesie enti Ghana na oja ne ho no enye ni Ghana no akoda nim na ye makwa ma ne mbetwe ensan san na chi prime minister no
quickly
Yako Wamwa amo anyi ya momo no yomomo yako ya
first time is not 10 na lusu
bibisa
yeah 10
na sabe me yobia me niso shikakra inti sanya me prosecute be first term campaign na me tisi me anyima ho me dawu e ba se me nko no post no I'll be very frank from my heart to heart na ayemia because I thought I had too much energy to go into another campaign. Me fear constituencies are around in Moyesi, not down where door. A woman say, and I make catch up, say me, yeah, Juma say, contest the bar. Me Juma Beka Samame. My yeah, Juma say, a Juma named Pamu contest. Because truthfully, that's what happened. Or that is serious constituency. Sebe and Kabebe yet Nyoma Troka, can confer bet to a babusono, Nyadeketwa. But they all know, said Abby, Oka, Wako to Mwegu, why yeah, Juma. Yes, I'm at the time of you. 18, who say, ya pa, because After Saturday, maybe have acclamation on Friday. After Saturday, me show one more, me lose. Now me from now me show me customer say, hey, sir, dear, I know she. And that is why honorable unya da jenwa usimu ape start here juma. And so for me, from now, I'm preparing for my third term. I am preparing for my third term bid. I haven't even started the second term. But once I've had access to go, me share in such a way, say, my third term, you know, because sometimes, you know, obets now, obedient, I do baby, no, na say, we can, as a scasamuso, a bemumo, and to the beer, then yejuma. Oh, I kept asking myself, because there are some of my colleagues, Obelusu, who share Juma, or my bopadwa, then yadi also Mulusu. Baby sauce you escasem. I say, hey, na ni idea ya kwani say ni, but a higher bonting. Ni intimate na, but omo we ni you know. We wish them well. In one family, a party bakumu contest. Almost wa uncle ye amono. Omo and mama kuma from for the next 1 year. Is so be hele. Na yet mabwa because we need everybody to be able to break the 8. Now you break 8 in the economy air kama. Yeah. It was the restaurant, you know. Obey region, every region, Obey branch. Every region, Obey branch. So that you can concentrate on this business.
May I say, Honorable Edward, quickly on primaries on the wrap here, me pacho.
Oh, now then, you wrap it up, sir. You're 0.7. What is your problem?
You're 0.7.
You're 0.7, sir.
Honorable, you're
0.7, sir. Oh, be jai, sir.
Maybe it's not half from 2.
It doesn't matter. 5-10 minutes,
it is just 5 minutes.
Oh, jai, sir.
5 minutes.
For the first program, we'll be able to say no, jai, sir. Obi, let me start from your friend saying, baby, honorable say the transition period, then I Gigi car ne why. Sir, your friend saying prototype no. Kufuor
Semper FM.
Time I'll take you over 2000. And I'm this prototype no. I'm introduce you here. A DGG cars and Crawford cars to 2 Crawford war Snake Flats Kwame Nabatels Ukaya no house first and housing minister to meet 2 months 1 month the cars beba be workers from PWD beba be 2 apaki near megu abontin what I say car no just said ye beba be hero with soldiers near G car no will see Kufuor and introduce our prototype. It is a okay transition. Start from there. Say okay 2008. And then a friend I've seen because na Rama. What I say? Retaliation.
Oh, okay.
What I say? Na Rama. What you call Allah wangadi na Rama. We so it was, and then 2016 came. The name Abronye in this country. When was the first time I noticed Adin?
And transition period.
Exactly. And there was this other guy, your friend Dasibre.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, but it's all rest in peace.
now, no, so by Jimmy Car now. They see and I'm better my car radio. I say, hey, these people. Me, I just told him, I say, me car no. Chief of staff and a signing letter. And I had the car no mommy. Into uncle G letter free chief of staff. Ho say what car no we nyanton. Into me fa car no MBC ho. Na me sika o me tia no tire me kwan me fa so agi me sika. Otherwise, on paper be fa na 7 fa. And it wasn't pleasant. I have to be honest with you. Yeah, when the man can't tell me, I went. I mean, one crime background, kakra. On the way, yeah,
to call all out.
I mean, no call street no so palm or no, say, you know, because you see,
no BMP matter.
Dabi. You see, sometimes you know, yeah, na in your power, kakrebia, we use it to well, like vendetta, and you know, same year can. You know, say, look, let's even ask ourselves 7 years, the transitional arrangement are only year on President Mahama. Emunia no way this. Emunia. getting him kind of saying an accommodation, any both office and residence. And Emunia no mediso. Ne casa amuso mo besisa and ne kikaka. Emunia no mediso. It's a useless venture, in my opinion. They don't respect the transitional arrangements. So they shouldn't use that as an excuse. They shouldn't. If anything at all, Mumbisa say President friend saying Kufo free abamu. How did we treat him? The office back could be a koji war, you know, you're giving him. And no pay. But apart from that, any BBR or yes, I say the money BR.
But would you do some of
Oh, of course. Because I know, but some see, I don't want to go over this thing. President Mahama fear castle better. What do you do? What different some Edema say or Safuma force will be say the vice president even go and stay in the house.
Yeah. No, I want current vice president one.
And not I want Otiafe. Now then, you see one it's
been abandoned. At least for now, it's abandoned.
There are
no more seen.
And I'm making
straight back.
You see, so for me, they waste resources. And then they turn around to come and tell you, say, you don't respect just a transitional issues. Let me find known to a tree or baby. The second issue is about President Mahama Semo Kanfa. Say, or minor uja when you chino. This is not the conditioner. Ujama. You see, first a year I back to mind, and now you think of my muhai. Yeah, oil fund. Ebiway.
Oil fund, saying.
Sika ye free stabilization fund. As I say, koto stabilization fund. As I say, koto heritage fund. Any back one of the saying sinking.
Yes,
sinking fund. Bisa say we have a boo if you want to
so no by the payments are done by law. Ne bi woman abide eyi. But not just being signed Kugumu bi.
E bi Kugumu, but e bi Kugumu ani awredi. What you say? Yen twen embembe gum, e beba be gumu no na e ka da ho. Nti that is the situation right now. And come on, the IMF for pittance. President Mahama we had over $250 million. It was sinking fund. Another 250 in stabilization fund. As for heritage fund, what it takes to take money from it, no. None of the government can just wake up because we need to test majority. MPP was at 2/3 majority. Akabana ask you ready. As at now, me, I have my suspicion. Maybe some feeling be inside me say that my pecoin be crowd. Are you ready?
No, but you cannot do it.
That is what my suspicion tells me. Maybe some instinct inside of me. Emma is our suspicion. What you say? Because Sikabi and Suomudi, and I've given you just 2 examples. It's a car buyer or drink that she a jabby be a 2 hoa. French President Mahama is talking, he doesn't just open his mouth or can't the CBB so. Unless MPP see a move free or buy moon there, what are they going to leave behind? Tell me. What are they going to leave behind? Sika saying no bet me a job behind. How much this Sika be as I say yedi? Yet use like when I say omedi, and yes I say be what is I go but like obia or bad deserve for yet the be ashen is saying ye don't was say no ashitino. Yeah, fear mood. There was about $600 million a fraud fund. Are you aware of that? $600 million. Yeah, ja a road fund mu betoi. Emo be disbursing no floto like that. Do you understand? It's President Mahama nimni aoka. He is not just talking. Mumu say adie. Ne wo ho no mahwete no. That is the government we are discussing right now. Free SHS, why you know? Poto. I know you another day's discussion. Because I said last week was the last 2 weeks. What the Parents Teacher Association Commission you say? Then you almost press release buy. You know what they are addressing. Papa, do you think it will get to that point? Now grant for the chance for until last year, late last year. I almost started now akukudro ekasaye. Until then, now what is all to be biomanu discussing your friend is saying free SHS once them. Ye bon kola na nkasa omo school na no so say even if your parents ask you, don't say anything. We for policy ye timi kan the boy ye koko say we have done well with it. But come mintia agenda 111. Obi, I sat in this room with you. And I dared you. I dared you. Say 1 year of agenda 111 launch. After 1 year, so mutimi year 2 complete. The bus studio ha mo there. Murumi. Am I right or wrong?
That's just be brave, cause of.
Obi, don't make me angry.
Oh, why?
Don't angry me. Me see. 1 year soon.
Okay.
Not 2 baku out of 111. Out of 111, no, you 2. And 2, no, I'm not talking about concrete works. Any block.
Full hospital.
Hospital, I launch it.
Okay.
Why not?
No, I didn't know a project, you know, and a 1 year project. What I say, a 2 year project.
Mr. Akpalu. Honor President Akpalu.
His Excellency.
His Excellency. Mr. You see, we have been in government before. It's Obi.
But because your time,
all I'm telling you is that these are people who have nothing. They've messed this country up. Hey. Now, Nim. Eka omo bono omo bo ato omanim. And it's not President Mahama can you can. That their debts is being postponed. They are not paying FOCO. All their debts don't ye pakia guyenim. This are no mayor president. Now ombeswa oka. Now I'm preparing for drink. I'm who say this is the condition you have put this situation you have put Ghanaians in. Now kadi ombeswa aka wu pia gu anim. Debt deduction say you can say DDEP my friend debt dedication
debt exchange debt exchange domestic exchange program.
Can you imagine coining new phrases and new
it's an economic program. It's not the first time.
First time Ghana. No, because Ghana what TV that in your lifetime. No, in your lifetime what TV that.
COVID was the first time I entered.
Me say in your life COVID the BC 1918. A Kumi grandfather.
There was
I don't know Kumi
there was
grandfather.
a pandemic, not necessarily COVID, but it was a pandemic.
Please, it cannot be a pandemic. Yes.
1918.
1918. That is what I'm trying to say.
Years ago.
It's not new. Me say me grandfather and when you cool, my father's father. Sorry.
Yeah. Not a flu type of a yebi. Not a flu like
yes.
Around the world, it killed a lot of people.
You say it killed my own grandfather. Me papa, I didn't cool. My father was 3 months old when his father died of flu. So, anything almost an influenza. I don't know what flu. You see, Italian then the first time a BSc and it didn't stop the world.
But it messed up the economy of the world at the time.
No, good countries, no, it was of benefit to them. These people, they just are bad managers. Because within that COVID period, no, it's in our breno. COVID and a COVID because they were not grateful to COVID. Rather than to see rather than to see COVID as like God sent an opportunity. They saw it as some tough Father Christmas via or Toto Toffee Chiche. So they shared the money among themselves and squandered it nicely. What you say? Finally,
Kojo made that say.
Be or a year so. Elections, 2 minutes.
Primaries, no.
Primaries, yeah, Ulusua. I have lost primaries before, and I know how painful it is. I grab it, I catch you, Ulusu, and he said, you have about 11 months
to heal
and to at least
act together.
Now,
plan retirement, no.
Because opposition tonight, I won't lie to you, I've done it for 7 years plus, and it's not easy, it's tough. And you do seek elections way, and you see these particular elections, I think that we will go on record. Honorable went to me and Kasanche. People were giving as much as 10,000 cedis per delegate. Just a list I Obama 2,000. That's the least. No, there's a why you are just say but those who wanted to win, you needed to. I mean, so imagine you can't sleep past 700 and something, 800 and something. That's more 10,000. You can imagine the money that. For me, you see, I know how painful it can be. But at the same time, a lot of them, Andrew Mesa, Stika, Brian Champon, Miami brother Alex in this studio with me, Michael Kwe, Gabo, and just say me now for Dino Dawson, Okoboy. So many of my friends are new ones. They mean shada who omo papa o mean shada new faces no a lot, but kakra na e wo ho na omo ye me now for na omo elusu na ya mo de ya me ya check titru ye Collinson team offense no my just say your parliament we were so close. We were on the great committee together in Tino. Just say there's no way on no I pay meaning who NDC for ni or you can't tell who is in which party. We bonded like that. You understand? He's a nice man, and I also hear say that very day he lost his son. I use this opportunity to wish him or extend my condolences to him and his family. Nyame and Fanny Banekransi now also on shedding. I wish him well and all of us. Or mine in ye penny ye. President Mahama up and down our corner. Or mine ye and now also or her. Now MPP 4 dear. They came for their pockets. They came for their pockets. And
Akpalu so no so per mine.
Kofi de say me catch no me so ye win elections NDC. Ye win election. Now me shiano anywhere near Flagstaff House.
That's almost so Ghana.
No, me say me shiano. Me name say me name American. Kofi was our man. Kofi was our man. Kofi near Odike near back when is a Jataba. Any Ekuyadonko. They were always in the Flagstaff House. I mean, fitting for staff, bodies in
Percival Kofi.
It's not too sure that it wasn't my body.
No, make up body.
Say on my body.
Yeah, make count.
Chief of staff, they are here now. Okay.
Me chief of staff now. Can see now.
Chief of staff no more doors. Omo Prosper Bani.
This omo bar.
Any
refer. Omo na ye refer omo. Do you understand?
Adia okay. Seminarium na ka.
Omo go share John we are. You better refer one man. Exactly, and things will happen there. Do you understand?
Oh, say fuel, Sikadie.
What you say? And yet that crew is not once, not twice. Consistent.
It was a movie with power. You will not let them come close again.
You don't turn around to come and address us in this manner as if Oh, you say
W na etino kodo we pa two pieces mo working adwumboni e wo trimi
blessed is the hand
abapawa ne ko pon
o say no that be ya di tua o ka o ya hold it and di wachi because wow we helped you
referendum
you understand we helped you
say mahama kwa enyina omo mo pe mahama mo ngoto mo mpe no mo
Kofi we anya ye kra
because adwumboni na
we need interventions